A moment of profound and unsettling stillness from Jungkook, captured amidst the chaotic joy of his bandmates, has ignited a firestorm of speculation and concern across the global ARMY fandom, forcing a critical examination of the delicate dynamics within the world's most popular group. This was not a scripted performance or a staged variety show segment. This was a raw, unguarded, and deeply human reaction, frozen in time and disseminated across the digital landscape, leaving millions to ask a single, piercing question: what profound shock could cause such a visceral public withdrawal from the ever-energetic Golden Magne? The incident unfolded during a period of well-documented leisure, a rare respite for the members of BTS. Video evidence, sourced from fan-captured content and subsequently amplified on social media platforms, depicts a scene of casual aquatic recreation. Members Jimin and V, long noted for their exceptionally close and physically affectionate friendship, were engaged in playful interaction in the ocean. Their behavior, consistent with their established dynamic, involved laughter, close proximity, and the kind of comfortable physicality that has characterized their relationship for years. To the casual observer, it was a harmless display of camaraderie. The focus of the controversy, however, lies not with them, but with the reaction of their fellow member, Jungkook. As Jimin and V's playful antics continued, the camera's gaze, whether by chance or fate, panned to Jungkook, who was situated separately on a water vehicle. His expression was not one of shared amusement or casual observation. Instead, it was described by analysts and fans alike as a complex portrait of intense, inward-focused contemplation. His body language shifted demonstrably. His typically animated posture became rigid, his gaze fixed and distant, seemingly transfixed by the scene before him, but mentally galaxies away. The stark contrast between the effervescent joy of his bandmates and his own sudden, profound stillness created a jarring visual dissonance that was impossible to ignore. This fleeting moment, perhaps lasting no more than a few seconds in reality, has been subjected to exhaustive forensic analysis within the fandom. The video clips have been slowed, zoomed, and looped, with every micro-expression on Jungkook's face parsed for meaning. Speculation has proliferated at an alarming rate, giving rise to a multitude of competing theories, each more emotionally charged than the last. One prominent narrative suggests a sudden onset of personal introspection or melancholy, a private thought so powerful it momentarily eclipsed his surroundings, a phenomenon any individual can experience, though rarely under the unblinking eye of millions. A more dramatic, and consequently more viral, interpretation posits that the interaction between Jimin and V acted as a specific trigger. This theory branches into several contentious paths. Some speculate on a latent tension or a perceived exclusion from a once-closed triad, while others, venturing into more sensational territory, have concocted elaborate narratives of interpersonal drama. It is crucial to state that these are conjectures built upon a foundation of mere seconds of footage, devoid of context or audio. The entertainment ecosystem, perpetually hungry for BTS-related content, has further amplified these theories, with countless online commentators and video essayists dissecting the incident as if it were a pivotal scene in an ongoing drama, thereby lending a false credibility to sheer speculation. The reaction from the ARMY fandom has been a maelstrom of anxiety, empathy, and fierce protectiveness. Social media platforms have become battlegrounds of interpretation, with factions vehemently defending their chosen narrative. Concerns for Jungkook's mental and emotional well-being have trended worldwide, a testament to the deep parasocial connection felt by fans. This has been paralleled by an equally strong pushback from others who condemn the invasion of the members' privacy and the dangerous practice of pathologizing a normal, if somber, human moment. The discourse has escalated to the point where the event itself has been branded with portentous labels, transforming a private moment of possible introspection into a public controversy. The severe amplification of this event underscores a far more significant and relentless issue: the crushing weight of perpetual surveillance under which these individuals exist. There is no off-duty. There is no private moment that cannot be commodified into content or evidence for a fan theory. A sigh, a glance, a moment of quiet. All are stripped of their inherent normality and injected with narrative significance they were never meant to bear. This incident is not notable for what it shows, but for the public's reaction to it. It serves as a stark case study in how the absence of explicit context is filled not with patience or neutrality, but with the most emotionally charged explanations available. Ultimately, the truth behind Jungkook's momentary freeze remains precisely where it began, locked within the private thoughts of Jungkook himself. The frantic search for meaning, while a natural human impulse, has projected a universe of drama onto a single, silent pixel in the vast picture of these men's lives and relationships. The actual significance of the event is not in what happened between the members on that day, but in what it reveals about the intense, often intrusive, scrutiny they endure. The real story is the public's inability to accept that even global idols are entitled to a moment of unexplained and unperformed silence, a fleeting lapse in the constant performance of happiness, without it heralding a crisis. The sea of speculation may rage, but it circles an island of truth to which the public has no access and no claim.